Chief Minister Nongthong Mambirin leads in extending greetings to people on auspicious occasion of Ima Imoynu Iratpo, says initiative taken to revive production of sareng. State leaders extend Imoynu Iratpo greetings to people, wish that Ima Imoynu bless people with well-being and prosperity. And Chief Minister Nongthong Mambirin warns of stern action against those who involve in corrupt practice, reaffirms state government's commitment to make Manipur corruption-free. Hello, you're watching IS Primetime English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. I'm Jay Shainam, giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthong Mambirin extended heartiest greetings and best wishes to the people of the state on the auspicious and joyous occasion of Ima Imoynu Iratpo 2023. The Chief Minister, in his message, said that Imoynu Iratpo is celebrated on the 12th day of the Wakching month of Manipuri lunar calendar with traditional gaiety and religious fervor, aiding that on this day, seasonal fruits, vegetables, and fish are offered and lights are lit around the houses to evoke the blessings of Goddess Imoynu, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Asserting that fish, especially sareng, walagaw atu, being an important part of the offerings made to the goddess, Chief Minister Mambirin said that the state government has taken up initiative to revive the production of sareng and to increase the production of other fish species. He called upon everyone to join hands and work harder to make Manipur self-reliant in food production and also move ahead with development at a faster pace. Education Minister Thongnaujam Basantakumar also extended heartiest greetings to the people of Manipur on the auspicious occasion of Imoynu Ahongbi Iratpo Festival. The minister wished that Ima Imoynu blessed the people with well-being and prosperity, having neither shortage nor excess, unaffected by troubles of life and long life. Textiles Minister Nemcha Kipgen also greeted the people of the state, especially the Meitei community, on the auspicious occasion of Ima Imoynu Iratpo Numit, which is observed every year on the 12th day of Wakching in the Meitei lunar calendar. She said Ima Imoynu Iratpo Numit is celebrated with traditional gaiety and religious fervor by offering seasonal fruits, vegetables and fish to Ima Imoynu, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. The minister wished that the festival usher in peace, happiness and prosperity amongst the people. Lining Thau Sanamahi Temple Board's music group kicked off a 3-day campaign to spread messages of Goddess Imoynu yesterday. Lamlai MLA and Chairman of Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation, Khongban Tabam Ibomcha, flagged off the campaign. Around 50 representatives of Lining Thau Sanamahi Temple Board, including its Vice President Bidyapati Senjam, Member Secretary Meshnam Sif Datta Luang, and Sangit Natak Academy awardee Saugrakpam Hemant took part in the campaign. It will continue till January 3rd and reach more than 15 places across the state. Ima Imoynu Iratpo will be held at Ima Laimaril Tidabi and Lining Thau Sanamahi Temple at Haying Khongban Upong Yumpam. Cultural dance, music and other rituals will be performed at the temple as part of Ima Imoynu Irat Thauni celebration. Certificates of authentication will also be given to those who have converted back to Sanamahism, and handbooks of Sanamahi religion will also be handed over to them. Chief Minister Nongthong Mambirin warned of stern action against those who involve in corrupt practice and reaffirmed the state government's commitment to make Manipur corruption-free. The Chief Minister was speaking during the 42nd Foundation Day celebration of Evening Delhi Kangleipaki Meira at below Library Ground in Mongsangay Mayay Laikai today. Chief Minister Biren said that the state government always stands against anti-national, anti-state and anti-social elements, adding that any such act would not be compromised. He mentioned that mass destruction of illegal poppy plantations were carried out under the War on Drugs campaign, while urging all concerned authorities to take up drug-related cases seriously. He noted that many people have stopped poppy plantation, adding that the area of land where mass poppy cultivation was carried out has now been reduced to around 1,100 acres from 7,600 acres. He maintained that alternative crops were provided to the poppy planters for earning their livelihood. Biren also informed that villages where poppy plantation had been substituted with alternative plantation will be rewarded by Union Home Minister Amit Saha during his visit to the state this month. Stating that the state government has been making an all-out effort to bring a systematic change in the state, he urged the civil society organizations and public to extend their support and cooperation towards this end. Expressing concern over the influx of illegal migrants into the state, Biren stressed the need to counter the issue without further delay. During the program, Chief Minister and Biren also presented the Kangleipaki Meira Award 2023 to journalists. Best Female Journalist was presented to Senior Reporter of Imphal Free Press, Prailakpam Kenny. Best Male Journalist Print to Senior Reporter Poknapam, Thongam Premchan. Best Male Journalist Electronics, Reporter Urikinbam Indra, ISTB. Best Hawker Kangleipaki Meira to Wahengbam Inaucha Singh, and Best Male Appreciated IPR Award to Sorokhaibam Prasenjit. The Chief Minister also presented Lifetime Achievement Awards to senior journalists and other renowned personalities on the occasion.
Mayam moment hobo mato matham yore lekai da yum da guli yon ba khot pa tawri mayam se koi nupi sing hobo matam ima sing isan sing ise sing koi hobo matam yore na khan aduga deforestation ga poppy plantation ga se masi ekoi mayam sangana civil society sing let us go to hills matam thengi ni akoi sing se satti habilite with purpose poppy thari ba kun sing se ekoi civil society sing se what is us yo to kopru ko do ubiramani da thangjing ubiramani u asang ba mana ma pambi ma leitra aduna akoi salaka na moigi request hoina pajan salaka noi alternative gadok sige koi Union Home Minister message langna ba program akoi sili akoi alternative plan poppy tharam badagi khongtok krab kunjing akoi award pidori ngasai ekar lising taruk handana alternative plan tawgiba poppy to krab kam gusuno koi kana award pi handori aduga moida respect ikai kumna tahun gadori Union Home Minister media gi sin lauk sing kai de criticism da kana so kanam tan kari so haira koi saw so leite nungai de so leite aduga hoi ai khoi so mini mayam na hairak ba comment da pen da bu khoi so platform ma da khoi so ai khoi gi aning ba hai ba so freedom of expression ja khoi gi so lei pawmi ki da gi na ti ai jeri akoi na khara hairak pa da so aduma tamin asi mayam na khara hairak pa so koi dum tai ko kana hars ka so leite tawbo da bu mi gi imung manung personal life adugum ba po tu di hena mayam na khangbi adu preserve to bi ra lore ai social matter issue based da please issue based the khanna bo wale harim ne.
Speaking at the event, Editor-in-Chief of Kangleipaki Meira and Amju President W. Samjai highlighted the significant role of journalists in the society, adding that media bridges the gap between the government and the people. Mentioning the hardships and challenges faced by the journalists, he lamented the rude treatment meted out to the journalists by the public oftentimes. Works Minister Gomindas Kontaujam, Patsoy MLA Sapam Kunjakeshwar, journalists and many renowned personalities attended the program.
Ni la kutra hum do le ben ko manipura journalist sanga father le bi warak ko matam da kana matam journalist ke pa bum ding lep ti manipura ko ge ka do ko manipur ki meyam ki mihut mla ko pure matam da journalist da ko na kolom thadok tara tana phamo tara kana to no hang ti na ore bi sim char hang ai ngonda ade sim choi ti wa sem ba ma hang pa kana hang ai da ai no chon chang hang ai na jo sen da hang ai ba ako no mi hun di ko phong na ko ko le ga ka jo ge hai hang ti o ni ha ma mu su le nga ki ma da ko over bridge thong we na sa ga pau pi ba ko to hing bong khang da ba bom po khai ni bi cha thok ako chen chen ba jum mai sai cha thok ba ko chen chen ba war chang den ko to ji ba ko ji ba ka da bi le bi da ma le na ko ta boi so ki me je hau ku ding ye ko ge down chojin to re ba wi sing ji to ro pi ngam da yaw re ho ji adara ba sia ko ge la ga ke ko ni ba te ko asi ki jo khara ko yeng bi adara chahi ni phu ni thoi ni ang ni pak me ra to je pa adu ge wi li wa na pong me je le pe ba na ti ni da ti wa ne ge pong e na pong ma kan ai gi ba ko to bi kuman ma jeng pang bi ma tam da ne chin siren de se lai gan da yam sang ni ngong da offset ki la pa de gi tu ga ga to copy adagi ai gi bai to mana na ko kom to mana paisa pu thuk ga lupa lak amani lupa lak mari pu thuk ga ne chin ma sa ma lai ra ga pa mar pa bi so ga hu ji phung yam pa ko yam da bai aduna ko on mar ba ni jare sinen hu ji lai ma yam ko gi member sing wa king jare sinen member sing yam nuai.
Illegal sawmills at Senjam Chirang in Imphal West were sealed today by a team of Forest Department led by Beat Officer of Iroistemba Beat Office under the supervision of DFO, Central Forest Division RK Amarjit. The closure of the sawmill was a part of the sustain drive conducted by the Forest Department to close down illegal sawmills. During the drive today, officials also seized timber logs and registered a case against two owners. A forest official who was part of the drive stated that the drive will continue in various places under the jurisdiction of Central Forest Division and that necessary action will be taken against illegal sawmills.
Central Tribe Division ki makha da laiba Sadarway sta amadi ko ni tim ani na punna Senjam Chirang da laiba sawmill ma ka chakka matamda illegal oiba u paina udi sis toksan bagi thabak chatha jari ai ba sis taw u singa si pa PR panduna apena ai bu singa si toina kasagi bona thumjin jaragani aduna pagi atai atai singa laiba sawmill singna mapu singna sugomba illegal oiba u singa si lawduna khaiba si topida na ban jari wood bender dukan singna when u jomba matamda legal oiba mafam dagi lawba sawmill singdagi lawba u khatamak nombi na bagi damakta pagi forest department gi makai dagi achigumba paujila sima pen mayamda thamjari.
The indigenous Meitei population in Kasar district of Assam have been offering prayers at Khwairakpa Irel, Umanglai Khubam and Narandhor at Lakhipur, Kasar, which is deep-rooted. This shrine is considered a sacred site which can be reached via Jirimuk-Jiri River and Kasar-Lakhipur Barak River route. The holy site is located in the middle of Barak River in Kasar district of Assam. Devotees can visit Khwairakpa Irel Umanglai Khubam by boat or motorboat through Barak River. Jirimuk is the meeting point of Barak River and Jiri River. Jirimuk can also be reached by motorboat from Jirimuk Police Outpost. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda and Chairperson of Manipur Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board K. Sarat Kumar offered prayers at Khwairakpa Irel Umanglai Khubam yesterday. Sharda wished love, peace and happiness to the people.
Wakchingi anirok suba nomaijing nomita pangthokpa adugumba narando babagi sigumba puja sida aikoigi praja khudingmakna ishorgi mafamda aikoi punamak tekta kaidana nungayai fana santi oina leinana bagi damakta ishorgi mafamda thongni jaba laiba sigumba narando bababu khurum jabaga loinana hairiba aikoigi ishorgi asigumba bari asi hoge 1979 dagi haura kanda leptana chathare I haidana alaman singna takpi loinana Khwairakpa Khema na chingba Muramadi Hariba Ishor Asigi Ladiba Kuma Masika Toyok and Nokna Naksin Nabagi Adugumba Warike I could Tambi Aduna Masia Suguma Narando Babagima Pamda Ekoi Puna Magna Santi Oina Ingna Chikna Ekoi Laminana Vagida Magda and over Jahi Lak Bagaloina Ishorima Pamda Kurumja.
K. Sarat Kumar reminded the people about the close relationship between Khwairakpa Irel Khubam and the 7 years devastation in Manipur. He also prayed for the betterment of the people of the state.
Mafam Khubam Masida Akoina Namjaba Irang Larang Tamjaba Lapasida Singum Life from Sigi Iko in Nintorol Kagi Haktak Manipur Gioba Nintorol Kagi Haktaki Sanarakpa Iko Saiteri Kuntakuna Singbagi Wari Kaga Sagona Badugumba Asingbat ꯏꯁꯣꯔ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯊꯧꯅꯤꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯆꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯆꯍꯤꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯁꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯇ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯕꯥꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯂꯨꯆꯤꯡꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯅꯔꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯃꯣꯗꯤꯖꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯄꯨ ꯂꯨꯆꯤꯡꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯦꯟ ꯕꯤꯔꯦꯟ ꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯨꯈ꯭ꯌ ꯃꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯍꯦꯃꯟꯇ ꯕꯤꯁ꯭ꯋꯥ ꯁꯔꯃ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯒꯤ ꯔꯥꯖ꯭ꯌ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯌꯥꯏꯐ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯜ ꯄꯤꯖꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯇꯦꯛꯇ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯕ ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯟꯅ
BJP Hairok Mandal condoled the demise of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's mother, Hiraben Modi, who passed away on December 30th. A condolence ceremony was held at the residence of Hairok MLA Dr. Thokcham Radheshyam. Members of the Mandal also offered floral tributes to the portrait of Hiraben Modi. President of BJP Hairok Mandal Thokcham Chaurjit, Secretary of BJP Hairok Mandal Ningthaujam Brojan, and other BJP members were present at this ceremony. Annual get-together of Armed Forces Ex-Servicemen Welfare Association, AFESWA, Thawal, was held at the residence of ex-Army officer Thongam Ibohanbi. A free eye screening camp was also organized as part of the event held near Tekjam Market in Thawal district yesterday. President of AFESWA, retired Wing Commander A.K. Deben Singh, Captain of Executive Member Retired Group, Kumantem Surjit, Secretary Retired Subedar M. Khogendra, Honorary Captain P. Kallen, and Secretary of Jilla Sainik Board S. Yaima were present during the event. Various plans for ex-servicemen and the widowed wives of ex-servicemen were discussed during the function. Free medicines were also distributed by Scarlet Eye Care and Contact Lenses Clinic Thobal. President of AFESWA and Secretary also extended New Year greetings to the people. MLA of Langtabal Assembly constituency Karam Sham inaugurated 5 community halls as a New Year gift to the people of his constituency yesterday. The community halls were constructed under MLA Local Area Development Fund. Jiribam District Police celebrated the 3rd anniversary of implementation of Inner Line Permit System ILPS in the state. The same was held during the New Year celebrations on January 1st. Candles were lit in front of ILP office and sweets were also distributed to the general public on the occasion. A brief data of ILP since its implementation from January 1st, 2020 was placed during the event. On the 21st Foundation Day of the Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, Desam, the alliance has greeted the student community and the people of the state as well. A press release from Desam stated that a month-long blood donation drive named Blood for the Student Community and People of the State is currently undergoing under Desam. It also urged the people to focus on entrepreneurship and a self-reliant economy. It further stressed on improving financial condition and giving importance to entrepreneurship. The idea of producing, using, and protecting homegrown products will benefit the state and protect it from the influence of outsiders, or else the state may be overpowered by the non-indigenous communities, thereby giving the way for the outsiders to become chief minister of the state in near future, Desam said. It further urged the people of the state to maintain dignity of labor, work culture, and self-reliant economy. Manipur in the past 24 hours recorded 0 coronavirus cases. There are no active cases in the state. A total of 14 samples were tested in the past 24 hours, but all returned negative. The state's caseload remains at 1,39,922. As per the latest updates from the state COVID-19 Command Control Room, the recovery rate stands at 98.46%, while the death toll remains at 2,149. Fears over the impact of the new Omicron subvariant BF7 variant have risen in the country after several cases were detected in various countries. In view of the threat posed by the Omicron COVID-19 variant, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to wear a proper mask, maintain social distancing at public places, and take both doses of COVID vaccines to ward off the virus. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases in India are increasing with a slight margin. India reported 263 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 2,706, which accounts for 0.01% of the total cases. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,705, with 3 new deaths reported in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,45,238, with 1,209 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate has increased to 98.81%. Over 220.10 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala, and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 66 crore 53 lakh, while more than 66 lakh 98,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 63 crore 71 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Residents of Asmoljol village in Technopol district also joined the rest of the state during Christmas and New Year celebrations. Chief of Asmoljol village, Hukoyam Hauke, extended New Year wishes to the people on the occasion. He wished that the New Year blessed the people of every community in the state with good health, prosperity, peace, and happiness in the state. Various events, including song and dance performances, were the main highlights of the event. A feast was also held on the occasion. Tamenglong Baptist Church also celebrated New Year 2023 on the theme, Anchored in Christ, at Unity Stadium, Tamenglong. Reverend Dr. R.K. Acham, Pastor Tamenglong Baptist Church, extended New Year wishes to the congregation. Women's Society Tamenglong Baptist Church Choir also presented songs on the occasion. Associate Pastor of Tamenglong Baptist Church, Reverend Lungda Riamay, spoke on Anchored in Christ. He urged the congregation to stay with God and faith, and hope as the same will free them from corruption, violence, trouble, and difficulties. Tamenglong MLA Janghem Lung Pamay and many leaders attended the program. More than 2,000 people gathered at the New Year noon service. Residents of Sangkai village in Ukrul district also celebrated New Year 2023. Villagers gathered in 5 different groups as Mission Vang, Hebron Vang, Nazareth Vang, Bethsaida Vang, and Canaan Vang, where they competed in various events such as Kuki cultural dance, Kuki folklore song, group songs, Bible recitation, etc. Function committee also distributed prizes to the winners of the competition. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We will be back with latest news and updates. Keep watching IS News.
Ana Layengi office ki thabak amadi koiba chatpada India ki konung New Delhi da laifam leitabaki awaba koklagani. Delhi airport kayam naknana lairiba Mahipalpur da Manipur miyam ki damakta laizare Hotel Ambrosia. Laifam gi oina lupa lising amadagi hauraga pung kunmari pickup amadi drop ki taxi service laigani. Restaurant service ka loinana tongan ba khudong chaba kaya phangbigani. Vishal Mega Mart, Ambience Mall, DLF Mall amadi irap laptana nungairaba mafam kaya yobada khudong charaba mafam amani. Ngasi ma contact tawbirau Hotel Ambrosia A217 Road number 6 Mahipalpur. Phone number 9643504772.
Welcome back. You're watching IS Primetime English News. Famed Manipuri film director Romi Maitei's feature film Aikhoi Gi Yum has been selected for 3 different awards in the upcoming 5th Sailadhar Barua Film Awards. The awards ceremony will be organized by Sailadhar Trust, the well-known legendary filmmaker of Assam, in Guwahati on January 10th. It is said that the Best Director Award will be given to Romi Maitei, while the Best Cinematography Award to Joni Maitei and Kangabam Bikram, and the Special Jury Mention Award to Master Priyoti. Meanwhile, a Special Jury Award will be accorded to Bises Huirem for his role in the film Apaiba Leichil. It may be mentioned that Romi Maitei's Aikhoi Gi Yum bagged the FIPRESCI Award for the Best International Film and NetPac Jury Special Mention Award at the 27th International Film Festival of Kerala, IFFK. Set in Loktak Lake with the fishing community facing eviction notice, Aikhoi Gi Yum is a narrative on the impact of globalization on a small remote village which forced the residents to move away to eke out an existence. Peace talks with Alpha I will not be possible unless the leader of the outfit, Pares Barua, abandons his demand of sovereignty. This was stated by Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma. Sitting for peace talks with Alpha I is not an issue, but bringing the outfit to the talks table is the hardest part, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said. He said, till the time Pares Barua keeps on demanding sovereignty, any kind of peace talks with Alpha I is not possible. The demand for sovereignty by Alpha I is the bone of contention, the Assam Chief Minister said. He further informed that channels of communications with the Alpha I is open and the Assam government is taking all possible steps to resolve the matter as per a media report. The Supreme Court has upheld the validity of the central government's November 8, 2016 decision to demonetize currency notes of 1,000 rupees and 500 rupees demonetizations. A 5-judge constitution bench headed by Justice S.A. Nazir, B.R. Gavai, A.S. Bopana, V. Rama Subramanian, and B.V. Nagaratna by a majority view of 4:1 pronounced the judgment on over 50 petitions filed by Advocate Vivek Narayan Sharma and others. Justice Gavai, who pronounced the majority judgment, said that the decision-making process cannot be faulted merely because the proposal emanated from the central government. He said the decision was not flawed, unreasonable, or hid by proportionality. The top court also declared that 52-day window for exchange of notes cannot be said to be unreasonable and can't be extended now. The bench said there has to be great resistance in matters of economic policy and the court cannot substitute, supplant or supplement the wisdom of the executive with its own views. However, Justice Nagaratna differed from the majority view and delivered a dissenting judgment. She said the proposal for demonetization must be undertaken by a legislative measure, not through gazette notification. She also faulted the proposal for having been advanced by the central government in the case. She also said demonetization cannot be undertaken on all series of currency notes. Justice Gavai said that there was consultation between the Centre and the RBI for a period of 6 months. In its written response, the Centre had told the court that the November 2016 decision to withdraw legal tender of 500 and 1,000 rupees currency notes was one of the critical steps in the series of transformational economic policy steps, and this decision was taken after extensive consultation with the RBI and the advanced preparations. At least 4 people have been killed in a mid-air collision of 2 helicopters in Gold Coast, Australia. On the other hand, 9 others who were on board the 2 helicopters are being treated for injuries. 3 passengers, a woman and 2 young boys have been taken to hospital in critical condition, BBC reported, while 1 helicopter landed safely on a sandbag. Debris from the other was spread across an area police described as difficult to access. The collision took place around 14 local time, 4 p.m. GMT on Monday along a tourist strip known as Main Beach. Now we have the sports news. In tennis, India's Ramkumar Ramanathan defeated Maithia to advance to the singles main draw of the 5th Tata Open Maharashtra at the Baliwadi Stadium in Pune. In the match played yesterday, Ramanathan put on a spectacular performance in the final round of qualifiers to defeat the number 3 seed Italian 6-3, 7-5. Ramanathan will be the 4th Indian to compete in the singles main draw of South Asia's only ATP 250 event. The other 3 Indians in the main draw are Mukund Sasikumar, Sumit Nagal and Manas Dhamne. Meanwhile, in another qualifying match, Yuki challenge ended with a 1-6, 4-6 loss to last year's semi-finalist Elias. The other 2 players to advance to the main event are Maximilian and Falavio, while Martyrer defeated Nicola 6-2, 6-3. Kobili defeated Deneg 6-4, 6-4. Tennis prodigy Dhamne will begin India's main draw challenge today when he takes on American player Michael in the singles opening round. Olympian Sumit Nagal will also be seen in action against Philippe. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthong Momrin leads in extending greetings to people on auspicious occasion of Ima Imoynu Iratpa, says initiative taken to revive production of sareng. State leaders extend Imoynu Iratpa greetings to people, wish that Ima Imoynu bless people with well-being and prosperity. And Chief Minister Nongthong Momrin warns of stern actions against those who involve in corrupt practice. Reaffirms state government's commitment to make Manipur corruption-free. That's all we have in this bulletin. Coming up next, we have IS Primetime Manipuri News at 9 p.m. Till then, good night.